What's going on YouTube? Rob A again, and today we're going to be taking a look at Transformers Construct Bots. This time around we've got Bumblebee. So I was out at my local Toys R Us and I saw these guys on the shelf. It was a choice between Bumblebee or Blitzwing. I guess because they are both triple changers for some reason. It says triple changers right on the side here. But yeah, so Bumblebee has a few more pieces. And just generally, overall, I think his vehicle modes look a little bit better, as well as I think his robot mode looks a little more fleshed out than Blitzwing did. And you can see a quick little snippet of a picture on the bottom. I guess these are the other triple changers: Wheeljack, Soundwave, and Blitzwing. Okay. So, yeah, this is kind of Hasbro's answer to Bionicle or Hero Factory. It's very much the same aesthetic. You've got the kind of basic frame of the figure, and then you've got all the armor bits that put it on. You put on top of it. But in this case, what differentiates this from Hero Factory or Bionicle, and differentiates it from Creo, is that once this guy's together, you don't have to take him apart to convert him. You just transform him like you would a normal Transformers toy. So you've got the different vehicle modes here. So you got a jet or a car. So he has 69 pieces. This retailed it was $24 at Toys R Us. I imagine it would probably be, I would guess, like 19 to 20 other places. But I just don't know if other places are going to carry these guys. So as you can see, it comes with a storage tray, this little clear plastic storage tray, which is very nice, very cool. Construct, customize, convert, and yeah, choose your side. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy together, and we'll take a look at him and see what he's all about. So I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright guys, so here we have Bumblebee in his just standard stock robot form. And when I said that you didn't need to change parts out on this guy, I was actually incorrect. So you don't need to change parts out to convert him to either a car or a jet. The problem is you need to change parts out depending on whether or not you want him to be a car or a jet. So you can have car parts on him and then transform him into a car without any parts forming. But if you wanted him to be a jet instead, you'd have to switch out the car parts for jet parts and then transform him accordingly. So I'm going to show you what I mean, but first I'm going to get into just the basic, basic figure itself. So very comparable to a Bionicle figure as far as I can tell. It's been a while since I've messed with a Bionicle, but all the articulation is there. You've got ball jointed shoulders with very nice, very stiff ball joints, much nicer than the Creo ones. You've got a little bit of not bicep swivel, but arm swivel here, as well as you've got ratcheting elbows. You've got some wrist articulation, and then at the palm of the hand, it's actually ball jointed as well, so you can get kind of turn the hand however you want and get all kinds of posy goodness out of that, should you so desire. He does actually rotate at the waist, except for this front piece is kind of in the way. But if you were building your own robot or whatever out of the pieces, which you can totally do, you could certainly make that a working waist swivel. He's got ball jointed hips here. He's got the same ratcheting knees. He's got like ratcheting shins, and then of course the ball jointed ankles as well. It's nice big feet that can easily hold him up. He's also got a ball jointed head, which is I'll show you the head sculpt on this guy. Very interesting for a Bumblebee. He's very like buffed out Bumblebee, and that's on a it's on a stock that has the same jointing system as the arm, the elbows and things, so you can actually get some very nice head poses out of this guy. So very, very nice, very emotive. He's got these stalks with these missile pods on them that can flip up over his shoulders, like so. And these are like flick missiles, so you just kind of can flick those out. You just put them together yourself. The little red bit goes in, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I have to say, building this guy was not bad at all. Bionicle generally isn't, you know, that sort of building style isn't really my thing, and it's still not. So, but it wasn't a bad time. Like, it was an enjoyable build, just not my cup of tea overall. But I'm gonna get into the conversion process here. And first thing, we'll take a quick look at the nice little case you get. You get this little plastic case. The Decepticons have a purple one. This one's got the Autobot symbol in it. And you just pop that open. You got all your pieces in there, and the instruction booklet, which is kind of on the thick side. So it just shows you, you know, how to build. And then construct car mode, and it'll show you, you know, put the wheels in and all that stuff. And then convert to car, it shows it has transformation instructions. And then construct jet mode, it shows you attaching the jet pieces instead of the car pieces. So we'll do the car mode first. So we've got the wheels here. So basically, you're just taking all the, you know, the excess car bits. It's got all this. This is for the jet mode. This is for either, I think. And then, you know, these are the wings for the jet mode. Oh, let me show you guys this real quick. He does come with 2 of these swords, and these are big swords. And I'd like to see. I'm kind of hoping. Hold on a second. Come here, Optimus. Will this fit in your hand? Ermagger. It does. It totally fits in Optimus Prime's hand. These are these are yours now, Prime. Enjoy. Although I may give them to Beast Hunters Prime. We'll see. We'll see. But really cool swords. Very large, as you can see. Prime, you go back over there, where you belong, guarding Lego City. And we'll, it's funny, they fit better in Prime's hand than they do in Bumblebee's hand. But you can also attach them, you know, they've got little ports and holes all over, so you can kind of attach them wherever you want. You can have Bumblebee with the crazy arm blades, or whatever. Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. Alright. And I'm gonna pause this, and I'm gonna put the car pieces on him, and then I'll see you guys in just a second. Okay, guys, so here we have Bumblebee in his car version, I guess. So what you want to do to transform this guy now? And basically all it involved was sticking the wheels and fenders on these arms, and then the wheels on these legs, and that's pretty much the whole thing. They spin freely without any problem, really. This one's just being blocked by that. But so to transform, you just want to pull this pull the front piece here down, like so. Take his head and just put it in there. Then flip this back up, turn around, take the back piece, and you're just gonna kind of flip this up and match it to the front here. And then we're gonna flip these missile pods up and around and just kind of fit those right in there, like so. And then this whole front end piece is, if you turn this guy around, you can see that the back is a ball joint clipped in at the waist. So you want to just kind of twist it or pull it so that the ball joint comes loose, or the clip comes loose, but the ball joint is still attached. And that's kind of how you want this thing to look at the moment. And so what you're going to do then is you're going to flip the legs around like so. Just turn this right around here using that waist situation, and then flip the legs up. And I think, I'm not sure if you plug these in back here or not. Yes you do. So once the legs are flipped up, you just peg them onto these side bits here, and that's going to become the front end of the car. And now the arms are going to come down and plug in here. Like so. Just like that. You want to flip the hands up and in. So you want to take the wrist piece and just go up and like so. Just kind of get it all in there, and then these are going to come around like this, and then they're just going to kind of, this thing will be the back of the car, the spoiler, I guess, as it were. It doesn't see, I don't think it tabs into anything back here. It just kind of hangs out like so. Yeah, so, and then basically the front feet, rather, you're just gonna twist this way and then twist this one this way and just plug these guys together to become the front bumper. And yeah. There you go. You've got Bumblebee as kind of a car sort of thing. You could just flip those down to be more, I don't know. I don't know why these are really here, honestly. They don't really seem to add anything to it, but whatever. So yeah, there's Bumblebee in his car mode. He can roll. Actually, rolls a little better if you get the bumper up out of the way. It makes some squeaky sounds. Yeah, I'm not really sure about this this back spoiler bit. I think it would probably be better off. I don't know. I really don't know. You could, I guess you could attach them up here too. I mean, that is the great thing about these, is that you really can just customize it however you want. So you can have like a crazy fins on the back of this guy, or you know, whatever makes you happy. And then of course you got the missiles up here that you can still fire. And yeah, so now to convert this guy to a jet, I believe it's very, very similar, except that you are substituting the well, let me take a look here at the instructions very quickly. Looks like you're just replacing the wheels with wings for the most part. Yeah, so let me get this guy transferred over to his jet mode, and then we can take a look at that. Okay guys, so here's Bumblebee in his I guess jet form, And the only real difference here, the only parts you're really swapping out are basically you're replacing these tires with these wings, and then these tires with these wings. Other than that, it's basically the same. You've got an extra piece on the back that just plugs right onto the other back piece. But otherwise, it's pretty close. And the transformation is basically the exact same. So again, we're going to just come and do his head over here. Just going to get that in just like so. Going to pull this one up and around. Except it's a little bit, there we go. Just like that. And I know what I'm doing this time, so I don't have to keep looking at the instructions. But this time we're going to flip the feet up instead of turning them into a bumper. So yeah, we're just going to do that. Then get these the engines out of the way. Or not the engines, the guns on the top. Come on. Alright. Get the legs. Plug this dude in. Plug this guy in up here. Come on, come on. There we go. It's gonna come around here. Just plug this into the back, just like we did before. Again, just like that. There we go. We're gonna move the arms up, hands rather. Hands go up, and like that. And then we're just gonna bring these thrusters around to the back for the jet mode. And then there it is. Bumblebee's jet mode. I think that looks worlds better than the car mode. Personally, I think it looks a lot better. However, the whole thing is with these, and this is really the big draw for me. Also, you do get another missile added when you put this part on the front. The big thing with this is, also you get this sweet Autobot symbol. It's just a little plug Autobot symbol. You can stick it wherever you want. So put it right there. Bam. Autobot. The Decepticons come with a Decepticon logo, and that is pretty awesome. But the cool thing is, you really can just like make this however you want. If you wanted to add the wheels back on, you totally could. You could just stick them, wherever you want to, and then have it be kind of a, have your cake and eat it too, so to speak. So you can have the wheels coming up like so. Bam. Or, well, now his foot came off. But that's just because I'm trying to keep everything in frame and, and do this while paying attention to, what I'm doing on camera as well. But the point is, the drawback of these is that, yes, you're kind of limited with how it's going to look when you build it based on the instructions, because somebody else has decided for you what it's going to look like. The cool thing is, you guys decide how you want it to look. So it really is just a matter of personal opinion. If you guys don't like this, you can easily just make something else. You don't have to have Bumblebee transform into this ship or that car. You just make whatever you want. If you get more than one set, you've got all those different pieces. You can just make anything, basically. So, I mean, that is really the cool thing about these. And I certainly commend them for that. Will I get more of these construct bots? Probably not. I mean, I got one just to review, just to kind of see what they were like. But this aesthetic, this type of build, just really isn't my thing. It's not my cup of tea, and I'm not yet at the point in YouTube where I can just buy things just for the sake of reviewing them. So I need to be, I still need to be very careful about what I collect and all that stuff. But so yeah, it's neat. I think it's probably great for the younger kids, especially fans of Bionicle and Hero Factory and things like that. It's going to be great. They scale just fine, I guess, with your Hero Factory characters. They're about the same size as far as I can tell. They make pretty cool ships. And yeah, I mean, other than that, there's not too much else to say, but it's pretty cool. It's neat for what it is. It's just not for me. So thank you guys for watching. I realize this is kind of a new format that I was trying to do here. So it was a little weird. So I do appreciate you kind of just bearing with me as I try and figure this thing out. But thanks so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I've got lots more Transformers, more Lego, just a little bit of everything coming along, so be sure to subscribe. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you so much again, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye for now.